Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to all of you. So my name is Seri bin Ahmad. Okay, I'm the first presenter for FMA regulation for building operation and work of engineering construction safety regulation 1986. Okay, so I will present about the first part in that regulation, which is preliminary part. Okay, so for my video about 5 to 10 minutes, so I hope you enjoy and understand what I will explain in that video. So guys, so let's go. Okay guys, so for this video I will explain about part 1, which is a preliminary part for FMA regulation, building operation and work of engineering construction safety regulation 1986. Okay, so my slide is about 6 to 7 slide only, so I hope you enjoy and give attention to what I explain about. Okay, so in this part, which is the first part in FMA regulation in building operation and work of engineering construction, okay, they have 4 regulation. The first one is citation and commencements. Okay, and then regulation number 2 is definition. Regulation 3 is application, and the last one, regulation 4, is obligation. Okay guys, so we go for the first regulation number 1, citation and commencements. Okay, so this regulation may be cited as the factories and machinery, building operation and works of engineering construction safety regulation 1986, and shall come into force on the first day of October 1986. Okay, means this regulation, okay, so in FMA they have many regulation. Okay, depend on what industry, what type of industry that's organization involved. Okay, so for this regulation, so it's berkait dengan civil and construction, industries. Okay, so for this regulation, dia telah dikuat kuasa penggunaan regulation ni bermula pada tahun 1986, Oktober 1986. Okay, so itu pengenalan ataupun introduction about this regulations. Okay, we go for the next slide, which is regulation 2, definition. Okay, so I read this slide. Okay, in this regulation, unless the context otherwise requires. Okay, so if you read or study about this regulation 2 definition in building operation and what we call construction punya regulation ni, so they have about 36 definition founded in this regulation. Okay, which is I am not put the definition in my slide, and just only I pick about 5 regulation or term for my slide, because if I put all the definition, maybe my slide will not have 7 to 8 slide, maybe more than that. Okay, so I put just 5 definition or term, which is the first one is approved mean approved by the chief inspector in writing. Maksudnya pengesahan ataupun disahkan oleh chief inspector. So dalam FMA ni dia punya term ataupun ketua dia adalah, nama dia adalah Chief Inspector. Jawatan dia adalah Chief Inspector. Kalau dalam OSHA Director General. So untuk FMA ni adalah Chief Inspector. Okay. So definition or term number 2 is barrier. Okay. If you read all the definition or term in this regulation number 2, okay, it discuss about more about scaffolding. Okay, so barrier is referred to the scaffolding, what we call part, scaffolding part. Okay, so barrier in a tabular scaffold mean the crosswise member carrying the platform planking. Okay, so next slide. For the next slide, I just put some picture to make sure you understand what is barrier, what is both wind chair, what is working platform. Okay, so the term number 2 on the slide is boat swing chair, mean the seat to support workmen in sitting position by rope sling attached to the suspension rope. And the term number 4 is contract of service, include apprenticeship agreement. And the last one, okay, definition number 36, okay, working platform, include a working stage. Okay, so we go for the next slide. It's about the picture that I said before. Okay, so this is the barrier. Okay, so this is the location of barrier at the scaffold. Then this is a platform, okay, at the scaffold. So boat swing chair. So this is a boat swing chair for workmen to work at the high rise building. Alright guys, so we go for the next slide. Okay, regulation 3, application. So these regulations shall apply to building operation and to work of engineering construction for all kind of industries, trade or business, government or any statutory or public authorities, except railways engineering. So railways engineering, they have their own regulation. Okay, semua pekerjaan termasuklah bangunan, kerja-kerja melibatkan bangunan ataupun kerja-kerja melibatkan pembinaan. Okay, kecuali railways engineering, railways punya construction ataupun railways punya pembinaan lah. So dia, kalau railways ni dia punya own regulation. Okay, so yang lain tu yang melibatkan construction, yang melibatkan bangunan, semua kena refer kepada regulation yang ni lah yang kita bincangkan ni. Okay, tak kisahlah government ke ataupun swasta ke, separa government ke, so they have to refer for this regulation. Alright. And then regulation 4 is obligation. Okay, it shall be the duty of every contractor and every employer who undertakes any of the operation or works to which this regulation apply to comply with such of requirement of this regulation as affect him or any person employed by him. Okay, means maksudnya kat sini kontraktor ataupun majikan perlulah merujuk ataupun menjadikan FMA ni sebagai dia punya macam kitab lah, macam rujukan kalau apa-apa berlaku dalam dia punya operasi syarikat tu lah. Okay, and then number 2, B, to comply with such of the requirement of this regulation as related to any works or operation performed or about to perform by any such contractor or employer. Okay, so apa-apa kerja yang melibatkan apa saja kerja dalam dia punya industri tu, so dia kena jadikan regulation ini sebagai dia punya rujukan. Okay, so kalau yang A tadi, majikan ataupun kontraktor perlulah menjadikan regulation ni sebagai rujukan dia. Dan juga yang B tu, apa saja kerja yang dia buat dalam dia punya organisasi tu, dalam dia punya operasi kerja tu, perlulah merujuk kepada this regulation. Okay, so saya tak I'm not discuss ataupun I'm not put all the words from FMA regulation. I just put maybe the important term, because I want to make sure my video is not not more than 10 minutes. Okay, so that's all for my presentation. So I hope you enjoy and understand what I'm present about. Okay guys, so that's all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, share or comment in this video. Okay, so I hope you will waiting for my next video guys. Okay guys, that's all. Thank you, bye, assalamualaikum, adios.
కాశ్మీర కౌగిలిస్తే ఏం చేస్తావో, నేపాళీ మంత్రమిస్తే